Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
What
My
are you
name.
guys talking about?
Oh, talking about your chat
Oh,
box.
there we go.
Wow, that's a
My
background.
chat box. My
A
chat box.
chat box.
Oh,
This is a
chatbot.
this is a Hallmark movie in my background, so
Is it? Which
I'm getting
Hallmark
into the
movie?
spirit of
Yeah.
things. I can't
Oh,
remember
Is
now.
Lacey Chabert
Don't
behind one
put
of
me
the
on the
trees?
spot. Okay, first of all, did any of you come into this movie fans of Three Men and a Baby?
Absolutely.
yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
for sure.
I
Hard
did it.
not to be.
Yeah, I did a movie with Steve Gutenberg when I was young, and I remember watching those movies, and yeah, they're legends. All
You were the baby.
in that movie. Yeah,
Movie.
that was the movie.
I did a movie with Steve Gutenberg when I was a baby. Came out in
The
a
baby.
baby.
Yeah, maybe you heard of it.
So did you all pick which actor you're going to emulate?
I don't remember it that well to be able to make that educated
Neither
guess.
I
do
wish I
I.
could fuse together all three of them,
Okay, and just take
and
them all.
I just want to take all of them all together.
I feel like that's going to be an audience thing. They're going to make it their pick, and I'm
There
just
Yeah,
you
saying,
go.
I'm with the mustache, so Selleck's probably mine.
So what was your reaction?
Am I Gutenberg? Am I
You're the
Gutenberg? No,
Gutenberg
I'm
now, Paul.
dancing.
Yeah,
I'm
I think it might be
dancing.
dancing.
Can't
Who ended up with the baby?
can't stop dancing. Ted Danson does.
So then maybe
But
it's
you're more of a Selleck.
so you get Gutenberg.
You're good. Am I Goots?
You're Goots, but
I'll take it, man. This guy's a boss.
Goots McGavin.
What was your reaction when you first got pitched this movie?
Uh, the reaction was, "Are you kidding me? We actually get to do this. This
Yeah.
is extraordinary." And then Kimberly and I came up with a story that we thought was really fun, and the network embraced it 1,000%. And we set off to write it. Unable to believe our good fortune.
See, no, I didn't get any notes that you wrote this, and I looked it up because I know you write Hallmark movies, and no, nobody told me.
Well, you're hearing it now for the first time.
Yes.
I wrote it with Kimberly Seston. We wrote this.
Well, see, now how did I not know that?
I
It's
don't
not it's
know.
not anywhere in the paperwork or on IMDb. Let's get your stuff up to date.
We're solving that
You got to
today.
talk to the man himself.
We're good. Yeah, you're.
Yeah.
This is my Christmas gift to you.
Oh, thank you. It's a good one. It's a good one. I can't lie. This is such a fantastic idea. I think it's like Hallmark viewers' dream come true to have three of our favorite actors on screen at the same time.
I'm very
What
glad
was
you
it
feel
like
that
for
way.
you guys to be working together, which is so rare for Hallmark?
Total nightmare.
Yeah, it was the worst
It
day
was
every
awful.
day.
Yeah.
I can
Taking
tell it
Larry
seems like
Barrett.
you might have trouble.
Yeah. Tyler knows how to answer this question really well. He's really
Right,
good
okay.
because he
Yeah.
says nice things about me. So
Yeah,
go ahead.
both of us. He said
Um,
things about me too.
I will. You know what? I'm gonna hit you with a sincere answer. Paul and Kimberly wrote a really, really incredible script. So good that I missed my flight when I was reading it. That's another story for another day. But being on the set with these two gentlemen, having known them, Paul more recently, Drew for a very long time, and to be able to like come to work, not only enjoy every moment between the work, to be able to collaborate with these two individuals who are some of the most talented, charming, hardworking guys out there. It was just and tall and handsome and all the other things as well. It was honestly like something that I'm sure we'll never forget. I know I won't. And hopefully, maybe one day, if we do it again in some form or fashion, it will be just as beautiful as it was because that was a rare experience. It's really, really nice.
And
Good to
I,
hear.
I wish that there were more movies like this where we get to see some of our favorite people together at the same time. So, Paul,
Yeah.
you're the writer. If you
Yeah,
had to
Maybe
make that
we're
happen,
we truly hope we're paving the way. We hope we're paving the way for a lot more of these types of stories because it really was, just to echo Tyler's words, it was an extraordinary experience. Just doing something that felt so different, but also getting to work with these guys. I think if we can do a lot more of that in the future,
Or we tank this whole possibility.
or we take
Yeah,
it,
or
the
tanks.
movie
Yeah.
crashes and
Yeah.
burns.
So
That never
bad.
goes well. We
We'll
tried it.
never do it again.
Move to Alaska.
Yeah.
That's it.
well,
The
that would
girl
be a different
Wedding
movie.
Veil. I think Wedding Veil also
Yeah,
helps.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
True.
there's a trend now where we're getting some of that, but it's I think you're the first three males to share in this capacity.
That could be
Yeah,
right. You
yeah.
probably know better. Drew might
Yeah,
know.
you're paving the way for sure.
Well, hopefully we're
So
doing
can
it
you each
well.
tell me a little bit about your characters? who you're playing and what their particular dilemma might be?
Sure, I'll start. I play Stefan, the middle brother. He's every inch the middle child. He's got severe social anxiety. He went to school to get a PhD in therapy. He wanted to be a therapist, realized that he couldn't actually uh, be in the same room with people. So he decided he was going to be a pet therapist. He keeps to himself, and he's very particular. And he's a big feeler. And so he has a journey of finding his voice and finding himself. That's his whole journey in the movie.
I play the youngest brother, who's the least attractive, who's a game designer, and has daddy issues. That's my guy in a nutshell.
Named Taylor.
Named Taylor.
Oh,
Not
how
Taylor.
that's tough.
Not my name.
Yeah.
Paul really spent a lot of time thinking of that one.
I just wanted to confuse everybody on set. It was really fun to watch people stumble over that one.
Yeah.
And I bet.
I play Luke, oldest brother. Been holding the family together. A lot of weight on my shoulders. I'm a firefighter. I am always at the mercy of everybody else. I'm always giving myself and my time up for other people, and I have a house that I have built that I am kind of hesitant to move into. Don't want to leave the nest. Don't want to leave these guys. My mom heavily relies on me as well, and so yeah, I'm pretty into myself as well. A little self-indulgent.
When you look that good.
So yeah,
blame the guy.
Blame him.
Can't blame the guy.
And is it the firehouse where you find the baby? Do you find the baby? Who finds the baby?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to watch the movie.
Oh, I mean, yes.
Well, yes. But we just have to get teased the way, you know. We have to get a little bit of it out.
Babies show up in firehouses.
Yeah, that's what I figured. They show up in firehouse. Okay, so what are the challenges of working with a baby? Was it a real baby? Was it a part-time baby?
Challenging. No, we had two twin girls, Katie and Callie, and their mother. There could have been challenges, I would say, but their mother was Stephanie was wonderful. The babies were absolutely wonderful.
The challenge was trying not to take the baby home at the end of the day. Can I just keep this just for one night? Can I take this baby?
Paul said it perfectly. Having a baby on set is super grounding. You know, when it's all the chaos of the set, and you're on time constraints, and there's just, you're all of the variables that we're dealing with, and then you get this baby that is basically just the purity. It's just this pure living thing that is absorbing everything around it. So you have to act a certain way around a baby.
There's a real innocence.
And everything calms down. People are like, shh, baby's on set. So you have to calm down. And then it's immediately you're connecting with the baby.
Even if the comedy at points feels like it wants to get a little big, when you're holding a baby, you can't get big. It can't get big and physical and broad. It doesn't seem to work. The baby just grounds everything. It's like this tiny human reminder to just be human. And it was pretty extraordinary. And
you're not going to be doing pratfalls with a baby.
Oh no, we did lots of pratfalls with the baby. Yeah. No, we had a doll on set that we used very sparingly. I don't think we ever had a scene where we had a doll in place of baby that we were supposed to be holding. There was a doll that you could see its feet occasionally if the baby wasn't really featured in the scene, but otherwise those two little girls somehow managed to do 3 entire weeks of this movie and not miss a single scene. Pretty incredible.
15 minutes they're allowed to be on set.
15 minutes at a time. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You have to be on your game then.
They come in hot. They come in ready. They come in with their lines prepped. They're good to go.
Do they ever cry when you don't want them to cry? And how do you manipulate those 15 minutes?
You're thinking of Tyler. Tyler cries when we don't want him to cry.
Yeah.
Sometimes the baby would cry, and then you're bouncing the baby, or you're rocking the baby, or you're waving a toy. Sometimes when you want the baby to cry, the baby won't cry, and then you feel like a horrible human being
waiting for
the baby to cry, waiting for the baby to get uncomfortable enough that it cries.
Yeah, one cried more regularly and the other one didn't.
Yeah.
So we had that going for us, which was
Oh,
nice.
Mom was
yeah, that's
standing
good.
by. Stephanie was standing by at all times. It was, we were all standing by. The second baby started crying, we would do the take really quickly, and then, the baby would receive more love than any human deserves. So they were well taken care of. But yeah,
So
it could have been very challenging.
the three of you are not strangers to Hallmark Christmas movies. Some of you even have more than one coming out this season, so kind of
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
How does this stack up to what you've done in the past, do you think?
I don't like to compare.
I don't mind.
I think this is
Paul can handle that for you. This is a unique circumstance for a lot of reasons. We had one of the best behind the camera. Terry Ingram was our director, and Paul wrote with Kim maybe one of the greatest scripts I've ever read. And I think was an exceptional experience. How it turns out, we'll find out.
One of the things that was so unique is because it is a love story among three brothers, the relationship, the way, the typical boy meets girl, and they always want, it's oil and water, and the way that they go back and forth. The banter is very different when there's a romantic element involved. But when you're family and you're being jerks to each other, at the beginning of the movie, the way that you relate, the way that you take shots, the way that you receive insults, just the way that you move around the space is so different and permissible because you're brothers, right? You can be horrible to each other in a way that in a typical rom-com you can't really do, because you have to sort of start building that romance from the outset. But we have 35 years of history of being horrible to each other and petty and small. The way that we relate in this movie felt so different, and it was so enjoyable to be able to actually fully play that out on camera. I think it's one of the reasons this was so unique.
I think also there's a work ethic that went into this. All three of us, we spent all of our lunch hours together working through any isures,
Rehearsing dances.
rehearsing dances, making sure that there was no holes. And I think that it was no egos on set. So I knew this going in a little bit, but really there's a little bit. But no, it was the dynamic between the three of us. We're very like-minded in the way that we approach our work and the way that we approach life, I guess, in general, and it made it that much easier. And I think that was a big part of elevating our work.
What's the most surprising thing that you three have found out about working with each other?
Andrew cries before every take.
Yep.
I cry after every take. And Tyler's actually really good with babies.
That's the best.
He's actually
He's surprisingly good. We called him Big Daddy Tyler behind his back. You just found that out now, Big Daddy Tyler.
Wow.
Yeah,
Big Daddy Tyler.
Yeah.
Big Daddy Tyler Taylor.
Yeah.
That's right.
Big soft.
Is there anything new that we've learned?
Listen, tons. I mean,
about each other? Anything new that we've learned about each other? Is that the question?
Just something surprising about working together.
Working together.
There's something about watching each other. Like when I'm working, if I'm in a scene, I'm very present of my surroundings. I know exactly what everybody's doing and where everybody is behind the camera and around me generally. And so for me, it was just really fun to watch both of them do what they were doing, make decisions, make choices, turn a phrase. It was just really fun for me to watch my friends who I greatly admire then sort of apply themselves in this way that I'd never seen. So that whole process to me was really fun to watch up close. And yeah, I was very grateful to be able to have that.
Yeah, I was
Thank
surprised.
You for having that. Thank you for having that. That's a smart answer.
He's keeping a straight face. No.
Oh,
I was surprised at how much we uncontrollably laughed and we just couldn't get through some of our scenes because it was just the anticipation of knowing what was going to come next in people, like Tyler was saying, people's choices. It was just so funny and authentically funny. Like I was very surprised at how much I was really genuinely enjoying and laughing at these moments that were being played out.
Yeah, Paul was definitely the Jimmy Fallon of our crew.
I could not keep a straight face.
Breaking
I
constantly.
could not stop laughing. I ruined so many good takes.
Well, I cannot wait to see it.
And then even like 11th hour, Terry Ingram, our director, is pulling his hair out because we can't get through the day, and I can't stop laughing. It was I think it's a testament to how funny and silly these guys are and how good the writing was. Can we be honest?
Can't mess that up. Can't mess that up.
Thank you guys so much, and I can't wait to see it. I think people are really going to love this one.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
For your time. Appreciate it.